There were 4 blind peoples living in a village named Consciousness. 4 blind people, 2 boys and 2 girls. They lived their life by singing songs in the marketplace. Everything was fine, they lived happily together. A wise man named Thoughts came to the village, Consciousness. He came across some peoples. He asked them, "Can I ask you a question?" They said, "Yeah." So he replied, "What's the true identity of a king?" The people who were rich, wearing costly clothes, replied, "Crown, empire, etc." And poor peoples, who were working in the shops of the marketplace, replied, "Courage, compassion, deep commitment, well-being of their people." The wise man named Thought replied to the poor peoples, "Yeah, you are right." And he left. All the 4 blind people heard the both question and answer, and 1 out of 4 blind people, called Think, was not satisfied. He was expecting something different. He is the blind man who does not know how a king crown or an empire looks like. He had different ideas in his head because he had no vision. When people talks about any topic, he used to think everything in a different way. So he decided to meet one of his elder friend, the village chief, called Reality. He was the one who made the 4 blind people live in the village Consciousness. Now Think asked Reality the same question that Thought asked to the people, what the true identity of the king? The chief smiled and said, "Bring your 3 friends tomorrow at the same time." Think was surprised. He said, "Okay," and he left. And the next day he brought his 3 friends with him, as Chief said. He asked them, "Do you guys know elephant?" They said, "Yeah, we heard that. It is the biggest living animal on planet. But we don't know how it actually look like. We have no idea about elephant." Chief takes the 4 blind people to the garden. "Okay, now there is an elephant statue in front of you guys. Touch it, feel it, and tell me your ideas about the elephant." First one touches trunk of the elephant and says, "It's like a big rope." Second one touches leg of the elephant and says, "It's like a pillar." Third one touches tail and says, "Yeah, first one is correct. It's like a rope." Fourth one touches stomach of the elephant and says, "It's like a big ball." Now Reality says, "What was the question again? What's the true identity of the king?" And the true answer is belief. Every single one in the earth has their own way of belief. Everyone's belief changes because of their surroundings and way of thinking. Without knowing reality, if you believe that king is a rich person, yeah, you will see him in the same way. Or if you believe he is something else, he will be something else. All depends on the way of your belief. Not only the king, every single entity that you think, see, touch. By the way of your thinking, it creates a belief. That's how everything works.